Hey everyone, not sure if there's a better way to do this or if this was already known, but for what it's worth, I wanted to figure out how to get voltage from let's say a plane with a Spektrum receiver to a radio that's not necessarily a Spektrum radio without doing Spektrum smart battery upgrade or whatever. So those of us with 4-in-1 and ELRS both at the same time, this is actually working. So what I did was I have my Aeroscout here, been flying it for a long time now, and I'm still connected to the Spektrum receiver, and that is under my internal. So this radio has an internal 4-in-1 and an external ELRS. So didn't touch the internal. I added external, switched it to Crossfire because I am running, so I run these ER4 Radio Master, really cheap ELRS receivers. I run these on a lot of my planes, and they do have onboard battery telemetry, so it's a single wire to which I'm running to the positive lead here. It's not soldered in, it's just kind of hanging loose, but for demonstration purposes, it should just work fine. All right, so with all this set up, and then on my screen I have the voltage that's from a previous power cycle. It's gray because it's currently not receiving that signal. So I'm going to plug the battery in and show you. I'm still going to be using the Spektrum receiver to control the plane. However, I can now get battery telemetry or any telemetry that your ELRS or external receiver can send at the same time, so it can actually talk to both. So let me plug it in. All right, and as you can see, both receivers have battery for power, and I probably should solder this in for a better connection. All right, of course it went in there and worked the very first time, and now it's giving me a little trouble. All right, so there's 5 volts, which is what the normal receiver sees. And then when it reads the battery as well, there we go. I moved it, of course. There we go. 12.2 on this 3S battery. So it is now reading the voltage from the battery, and I still have all my control surfaces. I still have safe select. So I'm really not even touching the Spektrum receiver, just adding on additional receiver for telemetry, in my case just battery data. I know a lot of ELRS will also support GPS, which will give you speed and height and angle and all that other stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to share something I'd figured out, and yeah, happy flying.